Join the Jackson 5, Keith. How do you actually feel about the game, though, here against Exeter?
Good character, showed good determination, good willingness, and I thought we looked a threat going forward. I've got to say, disappointed with both their goals. Pleased enough with some of our creation. I think we just we need a little bit more in the final third. We had a couple of opportunities. Stephen Rigg with a glancing header inside the 6-yard box. Jason Kennedy a little bit more awareness, can pull the ball back to Charlie. Charlie White's got an open goal. I think Charlie took his goal exceptionally well. Great bit of improvisation from a short corner to get Luke Joyce with a shot. Outside of the right peg, toe poke, top corner, scramble in the goal, good willingness, good desire to get on the end of it and force the ball over the line. So it's pleasing, character-wise. A lot of distractions going on at the start of the game with the threat of the fire and everything like that. I've got to say, Exeter handled the situation very well. First and foremost, supporters' safety has got to come first. So that was pleasing. Well organised. It kept everybody at bay. Again, massive distraction for the players, for the supporters, for everybody basically. And then you're thinking, well, go on and how the restart of the game takes a little bit of time. But I've got to say, after the start, I thought we settled very quickly, very well, and I thought we looked the more dominant of either teams.
How close? 65 minutes, I'm told the delay was in total. How close do you think the game came to being abandoned, given that the players would all be getting cold and stiff?
Well, again, I think what the situation was that there was a fire discovered that affected one of the fuses. The fire brigade came, or steward came, and they shut off the electrics. And what they did, somebody had shut off the electrics to the floodlights, or to half the section of the floodlights. And so what they said was, if they weren't able to get the floodlights started for the restart, they weren't going to restart the game, because obviously the game without floodlights might not potentially have been able to continue or to be finished. And then lo and behold, then took 5. I think they said they're going to give it until about 4:15 if they hadn't been able to get the lights started then. But luckily the lights were back on and the game proceeded.
To Exeter's credit, they did very well, I thought, as you already mentioned, their security staff and the way that they handled it. The game got back underway. Disappointed not to have been able to find that way to get the win here. You've dropped now to 4 points shy of the playoffs.
Yeah, but I think you take into consideration. I don't think we started the game well, and you got to say this is making excuses. I think the travelling is taking its toll. It's a massive journey, massive. So the players are going to get rest now. And it's mental rest as well as physical. I think it's been a massive encounter for them, playing 9 games in 29 days, whatever it is, and the amount of travelling that's been involved in that as well. It does take its toll. So my job now is to mentally and physically refresh the players, and it's one of those. One win against somebody just outside us, and then we're on the edges again. I still say there's room for a team to come with a late push and a late run to get into the playoffs and get momentum. And everybody says you go into the playoffs with momentum. Stands you in good stead.
You need to get that run going there, because since the turn